I've been a lighthouse keeper for 40 years and 3, and seen ships mangled on the rocks and broken by the sea. Sailors tell of high adventure and of sailing round the Horn, but my father was a keeper, and to it I was born. Father sent me to the island when I was but 17 to help old Smitty tend the light and keep his quarters clean. And each day I stared with envy as the ships passed out to sea. But I was born to be a keeper, and a keeper's what I'll be. A keeper's life is lonesome and makes for a lonely man who can pay heed to his duties with a strong and steady hand. And somehow Smitty knew when I could not take one day more, he'd let me take our rowboat to the village by the shore. It was in the tavern there I met sweet Anna Rose, and to me she seemed an angel, even in a barmaid's clothes. Every drunkard tried to catch her eye, but she caught mine instead. In the darkness of her chamber she swore that we would wed. Then there came a terrible season of blowing storms and howling winds, and it was near 2 months before I could call on her again. But I could find no trace of my sweet beloved girl. They said she married a ship's captain and sailed off to see the world. So I drank and cursed and cried her name until my lungs were sore, till I could not think or walk or stand and fell there on the floor. And I heard her father the barman say, you know it's only right that she wed a man who commands a ship, not a boy who tends the light. That was the last night I set foot on the village cobblestones. Smitty passed on 8 years ago, now the light is mine alone. A dock boy rows his way out every fortnight or so. He brings me food and whiskey, and then back to shore he goes. But this week he brought no liquor, only troubling news instead. And his father was fighting cholera and had taken to his bed. And unknowing of the long gone past, he blithely let it slip that Anna would soon be sailing home aboard her husband's ship. So for 6 long days and 6 dark nights I have not slept a wink, nor had a crust of bread to eat or one damn drop to drink. My hands shake as I gasp and cough, I know my time is short, but still I wait and still I watch the ship sail into port. On the 7th night a storm blew in, the skies grew black and cold, and as the sun fell below the waves, what did I behold? A battered ship on the horizon, and her banner told the tale. It was the very ship I sought, with torn and mangled sails. Darkness fell and the howling gale blew away my scattered wits. I slowly raised my spyglass and smashed the lamp to bits. The light went dark, my job was done, the storm howled out its song. I turned my face into the wind and began to shriek along. Soon I heard the cracking timbers join the pounding of the waves, and I fancied I heard Anna scream as she sank down to her grave. And I hoped the darling sailor had his arms around her tight, as I leapt out from the railing, nevermore to tend the light. Yes, I was a lighthouse keeper for 40 years and 3, but I broke the ship upon the rocks and gave them to the sea. Sailors tell of high adventure and of sailing around the Horn, but my father was a keeper, and to it I was born.
Oh, that's funny. Oh,